Hello everyone, Coming Clean here. Today I'm trying out some Skylanders that was included in the gift box that I got from my viewers Michael and Evelyn. Today we're going to play as Kaboom, Rocky Roll and Flipwreck. Let's get started. Alright, we are at Scholarville and we're starting off with Kaboom. He is obviously a precursor to the Bazooka battle class from Skylanders Imaginators, even though he is a trap master of course. He can shoot his bazooka, he can charge it up, he has this leap attack, and we're gonna try this one out, the mortar strike. Are you partially invincible when you use it? I've just tried these Skylanders briefly out. Michael and Evelyn, who I got the gift box from, they were kind enough to pre-level the characters for me, so I got them including some experience and some gold. My favorite attack is definitely this leap attack. It is an aggressive playstyle. Let's jump ahead to the next combat encounter. Okay, my impression so far is that Kaboom is quite slow and his leap has a lot of startup animations, so it's not that quick either. But I actually do like him. Yeah, this mortar attack, I'm not a fan. It leaves you immobile for so long, but the DPS is decent, I guess. The charge attack is a valuable tool, as you can walk around without any reduced speed as you charge, and obviously it deals more damage. Let's see, 76 and oh, maybe that was a crit. We'll try it out in the next combat encounter. Yeah, we are in Imaginators and I turned the difficulty down to Adventure, which is the medium difficulty. I tried on Expert, but low level Trap Masters and Trap Team cores are not viable in this game, I would say. Okay, let's see, regular attack, 20, does it? Okay, and the charge up, about double. But you can shoot quite quickly, so I'm not sure which gives the most DPS. And leap attack. Works quite well. And the upgrade I've chosen leaves a little bit of a scorching area where you land, dealing damage over time. I think it's a great tool. It gives this range focus character sort of a high risk, high reward playstyle. And he's definitely viable up close. Let's see if I can tackle this big fellow that appears now. I mentioned before that Evelyn and Michael, they level up the characters for me. That's usually something, I mean, when I get a new Skylander, what I want to do is reset them, you know, to make them feel like my own. But as it turns out, that takes a lot of time. So I'm very thankful that Michael and Evelyn level up them a bit for me. Yeah, that went quite well. You know what? Kaboom seems to be quite viable on adventure mode at level 8 in Skylanders Imaginators. Alright, it's Skylander switching time. Now it's time for Flipwreck. He is not all that leveled up. I haven't been able to gather all that much gold. He has his main little combo attack. His second attack is using his boat steering wheel as a water propulsion apparatus. Makes sense, I guess. And the third attack is this little shield bash that you can do in quite quick succession. Let's jump over and see how he fares in a fight. Flipwreck is very rare and expensive in my region. In case you didn't know, I live in Sweden. I'm not sure I've seen him for sale all that much at all. He's relatively weak now as he's not all that leveled up, but I can definitely see how this can be a viable character. His moveset is quite straightforward, and you can do combinations of the sword attack and the shield attack. If you do a sword strike and then you can do a quick shield bash. This third attack has quite a long animation, so you may want to cancel it into a shield bash instead to make a quick getaway. Let's see if I can pull it off. Charge strike and shield bash. Yeah, it's much quicker. Yeah, there we go. So that's quite a useful combo. if you don't want to get stuck in that very long end animation. The goal is to defeat these guys without being defeated myself. Alright, let's do this last one. Okay, it was a little bit of an anticlimactic end to the fight, but you know what? It's what happens. Now, let's try out some Rocky Roll on a different level. Okay, here we are with Rocky Roll at the appropriate Sensei Earth realm. So, Rocky Roll is a little golem running around on his, I guess, another Rocky golem. His main attack, you shoot stones, pretty straightforward. Secondary attack is this little dash attack. And the third attack is you create these little boulders. I have it fully upgraded, which can create 9 boulders. Enemies get damaged if you run into them, or you can just shoot them out. And if you create a couple of boulders and press the secondary attack and hold it, you enter this little bouncing frenzy mode. When he bounces around, damages enemies, and swing his hat too. Then you can do this spin attack instead of the boulder shooting thing. Okay, let's see how the fight goes. Rocky Roll is also a character that's very rare in my region. I mean, the Trap Team cores overall, I guess, are quite rare in general. Okay, let's do some AoE. Ouch. And you can shoot the balls away, but a more effective way of dealing damage is just to walk into enemies and the boulders hit them one by one. Yeah, that is a lot of damage. Yeah, these little burst attack when you create old boulders and just walk into them seem to be definitely the highest DPS, and relatively safe too, because you can move quite freely while you use it, and Rocky Roll is relatively fast. I'm not very impressed by it. I do like myself a dash move, but this dash move is not very effective. Or am I wrong? It damages about 19, about the same as a boulder, and you can hit more enemies than once. Okay, I have to try some of his bouncing frenzy. This is lower damage, but you do damage enemies around you. And you can damage the same enemies multiple times. Rocky Roll is definitely a character with a unique moveset. Yeah, these enemies have a huge amount of hit points, and now I am almost defeated. I guess Rocky Roll may have met his match. Okay, one down. I mean, they are quite powerful, these guys, but they do telegraph their attacks to quite an extent. So this little hit and run tactic worked quite well. Alright, to sum up my impressions, Kaboom is just a generally defined character if you like bazookas. Fliprick is a pretty straightforward, quite, basic moveset, but he looks like he can be quite powerful. He was very quick. And Rocky Roll might be the most unique of the bunch. If I were to pick one favorite, I think it might be Rocky Roll actually. But that will be it for this video. Click on this video if you want to see the unboxing where I got these figures and other stuff as well, of course, from my package from Michael and Evelyn. But that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Coming Clean and I will see you next time. Take care.